Cool, roll the tape. Hello everybody, I'm Peyton Stolten back here with Grant Tripp to watch some JV basketball. TC St. Francis versus our McBain Ramblers. You already know what's about to go down. Max Zealand for your tip-off versus number 24. That is John David Carlson. Grant, what's your expectations for this game?
I mean, that freshman game, it wasn't really close per se. I mean, wasn't it within 15 points, I believe, but I think it should be a close game here tonight. That's what you always hope for as a broadcaster. I mean, as a player, you hope for that easy blowout win. But, of course, we'll see how it goes down tonight. This JV team, they've had their struggles, and they can also shine really bright as they get that ball right away. It's Braden Winkle with it.
For the freshman game, I know Brennan Cucci was commentating the first quarter. I was asking him between the breaks, are you ready for this game? He said it's going to be a very good game. They're both very good teams. He said they have a nice three-point shot, so they have to protect the perimeter. He said also their defense, they have cracks in the defense if they can get through it. So see if he is a prophecy.
Skierbeck guns a three, no good. That's rebounded by David Carlson. He's going to hand it over to Gallagher. Gallagher coming in, kicks it out to Voss. Voss, three, no good. Rebounded by Ealing. Ealing going to hand it off to Winkle. Winkle going to bring it down. Winkle stops, gives it to Ealing. Ealing back to Winkle. We saw a lot of full court press from TC from that freshman team. We'll see if they recreate that here in this JV game.
One of the biggest parts for this JV Gladiators team is if they can stop Max Ealing in the paint. If he wants to score, he probably can. And with the rebounds, they need to box out. He's their #1 rebounder on this team. Not only him, but then you bring in Zeke. He's a good rebounder too for for McBain. So that's how they got to stop him tonight.
That pass goes out of bounds. Great catch by the referee. It'll be Voss with it now. Carlson takes the shot, no good. Rebounded by Skierbeck. Winkle over to Ealing. Winkle once again over to Ealing. That's going to go off his fingertips, out of bounds. Ball's going to go to TC.
This TC defense is really cracking down. They're not giving up anything so far. Very early in the game, let's see if McBain can develop against that.
It's Ludka with it. Ludka gets it over to Young. Young takes the shot, no good. Rebounded by Winkle. Winkle loses it, picked up by Ludka. Ludka coming down the court, hands it over to Voss. Voss going to take the shot, no good. There'll be a foul. It's going to go in favor of McBain. So still yet to see any points scored with 5 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the first.
Yeah, this could be what we might be seeing all night. Very tight defense. Both teams not wanting to give up anything.
Winkle runs out of the press. Falls back, gives it over to Cucci. Cucci back to Winkle, trying to get out. He'll make it past half court. Took a lot of effort. Now Cucci. Ealing going to find Skierbeck. Skierbeck in the paint, stops, takes a shot, and knocks it down. So Brody Skierbeck gets us started tonight. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go. McBain, first lead.
Yeah, Skierbeck, another one they have to try and stop in the paint. And with the rebounds, steal right there for him.
One's going to roll, picked up by Voss. Great quick double team from St. Francis there. Skierbeck not ready for it, loses the ball. It'll be Young. Young over to David Carlson. Carlson tries to get it knocked out by Thomas. Thomas gets the pass off his head. Picked up by Cucci. Cucci back to Winkle. Skierbeck trouble with it. Gets it over to Ealing. Ealing over to Cucci. Cucci finding a lane. Kicks it out to Winkle. Winkle 3. Up and no good. There will be a foul called. It's going to be against McBain. TC going to keep that ball.
Yeah, it's going to be a scrap fight all night for those rebounds. Both teams have about the same guys. I mean, it's 2-4 on 2-4. We have Carlson on Ealing. And then 23 on Brody. Or no, yeah, 23. He's not on the roster. Yeah, he is. I was looking at the wrong guy. Jackie Young on Brody Skierbeck all night. They're both about the same builds. Both tall and very physical in the paint. It's fun to watch it all night.
Young with it. Gets it over to Sellers. Sellers against Winkle. He's going to drive. Try to pass it out. Stolen by Skierbeck. Keeps his feet in bounds. Oh, my gosh.
Little toe drag swag right there almost.
Winkle on the outside. Showing the moves. Gets it to Thomas.
Yeah, Winkle has ball handles for days. He's deep in his bag.
Speaking of Winkle.
He just opened this place up. 5-0 is your score. That's a highlight reel right there.
Might have to see the replay on that one. As that pass sails out of bounds. Cucci to pass it out now. Gets to Winkle. Winkle trying to run out of the press. Ball on the ground. And it's stolen by Skierbeck. David Carlson trying to get it to his teammate. Skierbeck going to drive. Take the shot. No good. There will be a foul. And 2 at the line for Skierbeck.
Tough shot for Skierbeck there. As we will watch your replay of.
Slow scoring game so far tonight. We haven't seen much. Only that 1-2.
So he cuts in right there. Up and over.
And that ball did not touch any rim.
Yeah, I've said it before. I'm pretty sure this McBain team is allergic to the rim. Every time I shoot a three-point shot, it's almost all net. I was joking with Brennan earlier, and he's like, when you announced, you say Brennan for another air ball? I'm like, no, I always talked about how you guys like never touch rim.
I've never seen Brennan shoot an air ball.
In my 25 years of living, I've never once seen that kid air ball. He's a prodigy. Brody makes this a 6-0 lead. A different start to the game than we saw for freshmen.
Voss gets it over to Young. Young trying to get it to Carlson. Carlson in trouble, gives it over to Sellers. Sellers against Winkle. Sellers finding a lane, finds Max Ealing. 2 defenders on him, tries to pass it over to. He finds Buell. There will be a foul. Ball's going to go to McBain. Or wait, was that a timeout?
Timeout.
It's going to be a timeout, so we'll see you after the break.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's McBain leading 6-0. It'll be St. Francis coming out with the ball. Going to pass over to Young. Young over to Sellers. Sellers finds an opening against Skierbeck, takes the shot, no good. There will be a foul. Foul will be in the air, so it'll be Cooper Sellers, the sophomore, coming to the line for 2. First free throw is good.
Finally puts TC on the board.
Second try from Sellers. This one good as well. So now Brennan Cucci going to pass it out, finds Winkle. Winkle finds the press against two men. Gets it over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck in the corner. Easy opening. Takes the mid-range. No good. Rebounded by Skierbeck. Tries to bounce it off a defender's legs. It'll be picked up by TC. Ball's going to roll. Picked up by Voss. Voss tries to get it out to Buell. Buell in some trouble. Kicks it over to Young. Young hands it over to Sellers. Sellers with an opening. Sellers with a lane. Sellers, no good.
He went for that right-handed layup. No good. Gotta see if Winkle can break this press right here.
He'll give it over to Ealing. Finally, not double team, spins out. Now Cucci open in the paint. Cucci gonna kick it out to Ealing. Ealing decides not to take the three, takes the mid-range instead. No good. Rebounded by Buell.
Neither one of these teams like to give up anything on the perimeter. We've seen the 1-3 by Winkle so far, and that's about it.
That'll be a push on Traverse City. Travers. Cucci gonna get it over to Winkle. Winkle over to Cucci. Once again, that full court press. Ball is out, picked up by Winkle. Winkle over to Ealing. Ealing crossing half court. Tries to get it to Winkle, intercepted by Sellers. Sellers on the fast break. Takes a lot of steps. There'll be a foul.
Too bad. I thought that was a lot of ball right there, Thomas. Allen almost just had the nastiest block of all time, like LeBron.
Chase down.
Literally. Came streaking down the court in those white clothes. It's like the Flash.
So now Cooper Sellers at the line for two, looking to cut that lead down to 2. He will cut it down to 3 now with that second opportunity. It's going to be Josiah Krutoff coming in for Alan Thomas III. Second free throw is good. So the Gladiators cut it within 2. It'll be Winkle with it. Cucci, 45 seconds to go in the press. Gets it over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck kicks it over to Ealing. Ealing gets it over to Cucci. Now Winkle, 30 seconds to go. Gives it over to Cucci. Now Skierbeck to Winkle. Winkle, step back, 3. No good.
That one barely rimmed out. Nice little step back 3 right there. I thought he was in the zone. Lucky for TC that he didn't make it.
Gonna have to redo it here. Young with it now. Young going to give it over to Buell. Buell over to Gallagher. Gallagher finds Krutoff, gets it over to Young. Young over to Sellers. Sellers driving in, second to go, takes a shot, no good. That'll do it for our first quarter, of course. This first quarter was brought to you by L&J Meat Markets. It fuels the Rambler Review crew. We'll see you in the second quarter. Your score, 6-4 Ramblers.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
And we are back. Both of us are wearing black and they're wearing white. How you doing? You like that?
Yeah, it feels like a betrayal to our own team, though.
Yeah, literally. They're all white. They get lost in the snow right now.
It'll be Winkle with it now. Over to Krutov. Now that is Brunik. Brunik over to Kuchi. Kuchi over to Skierback. Now Skierback bowls a man over. That's going to be a foul.
Yeah, Brody very physical in the paint. They might have gotten away with a little flop right there, but anytime you can get that call, get that call. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Picking up what I'm throwing down.
I'm picking it up. Sellers with it now. His team trailing by 2 in the second quarter. Sellers going to drive against Winkle. Kick it out to the corner. It's going to go way over his teammate's head. Almost hit Grayson Guernsey in the head.
I'm like 90% sure it did.
Should have ducked. In comes Kamlar Engelwright. Engelwright gets it over to Winkle.
Give it a little
That ball's going to go out of bounds.
tip off, little birdie told us that may or may not be Cam's parents that it is his birthday. So
Happy birthday to him.
hopefully this is going to be like Jordan's flu game where he just absolutely pops off.
He's been scoring a lot of points as of late.
He's a great guy to come off the bench. I mean, this team is full of shooters, and he's probably one of the best ones.
Absolutely. Brunik gets it over to Winkle. Winkle over to Brunik. TC defense been holding strong tonight. Winkle open for 3. No good. Ball rolling on the outside. Tipped over from Sellers. He'll pick it up. Sellers coming in. Takes the shot. Blocked by Skierback. Rebounded by Engelwright. Engelwright gets tripped. Pass going to go over to Sellers. Sellers takes the mid-range and no good.
Fast pace by both teams right there. Very heads-up play by Sellers.
Trying to get it to Skierback, stolen by Buell. Buell coming in. Buell knocks over Winkle. Winkle draws that foul.
Yeah, I like that call right there. It honestly looked like Buell had no intention of really going for the shot. You know, he gets a nice steal right there, and if you watch, you just see Winkle kind of sitting right there, and Buell really just kind of looked like he lowered his shoulder. I like the call.
Winkle takes a block from Skierback, then passes it way up to Skierback. Skierback climbs the ladder, gives it to Brunik. Brunik. Ball will roll out of bounds and go to Traverse City. Sellers with it now. Moves over to Buell. Buell over to Carlson. Carlson over to Bower. Bower over to Lutka. Lutka going to get it over to Carlson. Carlson going to take the shot. No good. Rebounded by Skierback.
That was a beautiful pass right there. Just in and out.
Krutov likes the 3. No good.
Don't be surprised if you see him shoot a couple tonight. He's a very exceptional shooter. Like you said, this team's full of them.
Pass over to Carlson. Carlson going to kick it back. Gets it over to Sellers. Sellers. Hands it over to Buell. Buell over to Ludka. Ludka, man on the floor, no good. Rebounded by Skierbeck. Skierbeck on the break. Skierbeck, a lot of open space. Layup, no good. There will be a foul. Skierbeck going to get to come to the line for 2.
Yeah, Brody's full of hustle. We've seen him a couple times tonight. He's always fighting for the rebound, fighting for those fast break opportunities. He gets one right there, and he gets the call on the foul. Chance to get 2.
First free throw from Skierbeck is good. Second try now for Skierbeck. That one good as well.
Brody's 4 for 4 on them now. As he steps out.
Coming in for him will be Kyle DeZoo. Voss gets it over to Young. Young against Winkle, over to Buell. Buell over to Gallagher. Gallagher tries to get it over to Young in the paint. It's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Winkle. Gallagher gets it over. 3, no good. Rebounded by Gallagher. He's going to kick it out, try to get it over to somebody. Picked up by Engelwright. Engelwright coming down the court. Engelwright going to stop. Try to get it to Winkle, finds his cover, tries to get it to Krutov. Krutov, ball's going to go out of bounds. So it'll be Voss with it now. Voss over to Gallagher. Gallagher hands it over to Young. Young gets it over to Ludka. Ludka kicks it over to Voss. Voss against DeZoo, driving in. There will be a foul. It's going to be a travel.
Yeah, he went in for that shot. Just swarmed by the McBain defense. 3 defenders on him right there. Forced him to travel.
Engelwright going to pass it out and gives it over to Winkle. Winkle gets it over to Engelwright. Engelwright over to DeZoo. DeZoo over to Winkle. Both defenses holding strong, still 8-4. Engelwright, long 3. Oh my. Oh my.
His brother Cole is going to be happy to clip that one as Cam. What a shot right there.
I believe somebody brought up a birthday bucket. There it is.
Telling you, he doesn't touch rim.
11-4. One of the better shooters on this team, as you brought up, as that shot is no good, going to go out of bounds in favor of McBain.
As we know, his brother Clayton, he was a good shooter too, so maybe they're in the driveway always practicing. Definitely paid off. If this was the NBA, they did the 6-man off the or the 6-man award, he'd definitely win it. He's always your first one off the bench. As Aaron needing to call a timeout right there, and here we go. This is a beauty. Gonna watch Cam right here. Kind of gets off a screen. Get that shot, no hesitation.
Way downtown.
Boom. That's 3 big booms. Boom. 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 Boom me to commercial. We are back.
It'll be Winkle with it. Winkle coming down. Back it up. Give it to Ealing. Ealing over to Krutov. Krutov. Fade away. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful shot right there for him.
14-4, 2 minutes, 46 seconds left to go. Ball's going to go over to Gallagher. Gallagher in the paint. Kicks it back. Sellers, three. No good. Air ball. Engelwright over to Winkle. Winkle running down, gets it to Krutov. Krutov over to Winkle. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Now Engelwright with it. Engelwright over to Ealing. Ealing over to DeZoo. DeZoo just finds a lot of open space and finds the shot, knocking it down.
What a dish right there from Ealing to open up the lane.
Carlson's shot no good. Rebounded by Winkle. That ball is going to be almost stolen, picked up by Engelwright. Engelwright gets it over to Krutov. Winkle gets to Engelwright. Engelwright, another long three. No good. Rebounded by Ealing. Ealing kicks it over to Krutov. Krutov going to drive. Krutov takes the shot and knocks it down.
He's a lethal shooter outside, but might be even more lethal inside. He's able to get that one back up. Extends the lead by 13.
Voss gets it over to Sellers. Sellers over to Carlson. Carlson shoots it up and knocks it down.
Good shot right there, right at the free throw line.
It'll be a timeout now. So we'll see you after this break.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Welcome back to it. It's going to be Zeke Haverkamp coming in for DeZoo. Engelwright going to get it over to Winkle. Winkle back to Engelwright. Engelwright back to Winkle. Winkle in the press. Gets it over to Engelwright. Engelwright going to run out of it. Get it over to Winkle. Winkle, Ealing trying to keep it in bounds. Will not make it. Mind, he will get it. Winkle over to Ealing. Ealing in the corner, gets back to Winkle. Engelwright over to Krutov. Minute to go, it'll be Krutov. Winkle running in, hands it over to Krutov. Now Winkle, three. No good. Rebounded by Ealing. Ealing going to shoot it up. No good. There will be a foul. It's going to be in the air. So Max Ealing going to come to the line for two. First free throw from Ealing is good. As Carter Murphy going to come in for Zeke Haverkamp. Second shot from Ealing, this one good. Now Voss with it. Voss going to drive in, give it over to Carlson. Carlson over to Sellers. Sellers against Winkle. Tells his man to back up, tries to pass it to him. He wasn't ready for it, goes out of bounds.
30.4 left, a little miscommunication right there by TC. He was trying to get him in the back door maybe. His guy who's passed to totally turned around, and not a lot of people can get the pass if they're turned around.
Winkle running out of the press, tries to get it to his teammate, stolen by Carlson. Carlson gets it to Young. Now Carlson driving in. Carlson finds two defenders, shoots it anyway, rebounded by Krutov. Winkle way over to Engelwright. Engelwright in the corner, tries to get it to Murphy.
5.7 left, some tough defense right there by TC. Gonna call up a foul. You gotta make a quick pass in here.
Hopefully a quick shot along with that. McBain trying to add to their already pretty large lead, 13 points, looking to go into the half. Ealing kicks it off to Krutov. Krutov, three, no good. Rebounded by Carlson. Carlson gonna get the pass off, but no shot. So that'll do it for our first half. It's gonna be your McBain Ramblers leading 19-6.
We'll be right back.
Evil's whole hog sale is happening now.
Only $1.89 a pound hanging weight. You can fill your freezer for less.
Enjoy delicious pork chops, ribs, and roasts, packaged just how you like it.
Make meal planning a breeze when you head to your freezer for smoked pork chops, pork sausage, or pork roast for the crock pot.
Enjoy Michigan-raised pork and go hog wild over our bacon.
From Evil's General Store in Falmouth, Reed City, and Everett.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
McBain Hardware has been serving the McBain community for over 60 years. They have an expansive collection of Milwaukee tools and products. As my brother likes to say, if they don't have it, then you probably don't need it. Come down to see Tyler, Ron, or Trevor at McBain Hardware on 118th North Roland Street, McBain, Michigan, for all your everyday hardware needs.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, there's something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123 Roland Street, McBain, Michigan.
Hello, McBain community. I am Isabel Roosevelt, and I am joined by
Mrs. Rodenbaugh.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
So, we just wrapped up January. I'm very busy with the homecoming season. Would you like to just let us know how all that went?
Yeah, it was wonderful. We had a great homecoming week. It was cut a little bit short.
Just a little.
Days. But really, overall, we had so much fun. And then Friday just went great. We had the parade. The weather cooperated for that. It wasn't too cold. And then we had our assembly, which was super fun. The game went really well. And then the dance was awesome. It was a super fun homecoming.
Yes, and we are now into February.
Yep.
So, the NHS recently went on a trip.
Yeah.
How did that go?
So it went really well. It was kind of a surprise. Normally NHS goes to Chicago every other year, but this year NHS got to go to Detroit and take in another Broadway show, Clue, and it sounds like that was a hit.
It was really
fun.
funny.
Got to go to Top Golf, the Henry Ford Museum, and then end with a Pistons game. And despite the weather up here, travel was good, and it was really nice, quick weekend.
Yes, yes. It was a lot packed in 2 days.
Yes.
So, and then what else do we have going on in February?
Yeah, so actually not a whole lot. This Thursday is a half a day. The elementary is having conferences. So we will dismiss at 11:35. And then Friday we are off. The teachers will come in for professional development, but students are off. And then Monday is President's Day.
Yep.
So we have a nice 4-day weekend, and then we jump right back into it. Really, then the only thing left in February is high school is going to have parent-teacher conferences along with middle school on Thursday the 20th.
Okay.
We kind of separated those out so that we could be down in the high school area. So high school teachers will be in the multipurpose room, and the middle school teachers will be in the auditorium.
All right.
And parents can come in. We have several games going that night, so we thought, well, there might be a lot of people here, and you can stop in and talk to teachers and then go back over to the games. So really, other than that, February's not too busy. So
Probably a good thing after the busyness that we just had.
Yes,
so.
for sure. We'll kind of slide into March.
Yes, ease our way in there.
Yes.
And then is there anything else that you'd just like to let students, staff, community know?
We're really settled into a nice routine in the high school, and that's when I just want students to remember to hang in there with their grades, keep working. We're actually halfway through the third quarter already.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to start up the fourth quarter, so it matters a lot. And I know kind of the winter doldrums set in, but we got to keep on keeping on, because once we hit March, April, May, it goes so fast. And there's so many activities going on, but the focus has to be school and classes. So just hang in there and keep doing the work, and it'll come through. It'll be good.
Yes, it will. Oh. Seniors, don't let that senioritis kick in.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for coming and having a quick chat with me.
Yeah.
It was nice having you. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Good job, Layla. Defense, Bobcats. Arms up. Arms up. Arms up, girls, in their way. Good job, Lizzie. Stay with it, Layla. Good job, girls.
And we are back. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. 19-6 is your score as TC will take the ball. See what they discussed in the locker room at halftime. I'm here with Grant Tripp. Grant, what do you think they talked about during halftime for both teams?
Definitely for the Gladiators, you got to get some scoring going. As Sellers will not. That ball is no good. Gonna go out of bounds. It'll be a foul before that. Foul's gonna go in favor of McBain, but as I was saying, I think definitely for the Gladiators, you got to get this offense going. And for McBain, just keep doing what you're doing on defense, only giving up 6 points in the half. That's quite good as Sellers gets the steal, gets it over to Cole. Oh my goodness. Blocked by, I believe that was Winkle. Now Skierbeck with it now. Skierbeck over to Winkle. Pucci with it now. Thomas on the outside. Thomas gets to Ealing. Ealing over to Winkle. Ealing gets it over to Thomas. Thomas driving. Thomas stops. Gives it over to Winkle. Winkle for three. Knocks it down.
That's his second one of the game. He makes up his mind fast, no hesitation. Shoots that shot, and you already know it's good.
It'll be Cole with it. Cole tries to get over to Carlson. Carlson loses it. Gives it over to Sellers. Sellers takes the mid-range. No good. Rebounded by Ealing. Ealing stays in bounds. Gets it over to Skierbeck.
The Gladiators have had good looks on offense. They've had high percentage open shots. They're just not having any fall. And then McBain, they're not giving them a lot, really. I mean, some of their high open shots closes up very fast. They have to make split decisions, and that's why the score is what it is.
Skierbeck gets it over to Thomas. Thomas with some trouble. Gives it over to Winkle. Now Ealing. Now Winkle open. Another three. Knocks it down. A little less worry there on that one. Didn't touch as much rim.
Yeah, they don't like to touch rim around here, especially not this JV team. Winkle lighting it up right now. 9 points, 6 in this quarter alone.
As Sellers puts one through. There will be a timeout by the Gladiators. McBain now leading 25-8. We'll see you after this break. Oh, wait.
I don't think it's a timeout.
I didn't see the foul.
I think Allen stepped out, so then they called him. I don't know.
So
he didn't pass it in right. I just know that.
Well, it's stolen by Winkle. Ramblers ball, never mind. Stolen by, that is Muma. Muma gets over to Voss. Voss coming down, tries to get it over to Sellers. It's going to go over his head and out of bounds. Cucci passing it now. Over to Ealing. Ealing back to Cucci. Cucci running down, finds two defenders. Gets it over to Thomas. Thomas in the corner, falls down. Be a foul. Cucci in some trouble, gets it over to Thomas. Thomas over to Ealing. Ealing over to Winkle. Now Winkle, can he make it 3 for 3? No. Rebounded by Carlson. Carlson gets it over to Ludka. Ludka on the drive, stolen by Thomas. Thomas gonna travel, moving a little too fast for his feet.
Thomas kind of just took it. I mean, that's the best way to put it. Nobody expected it from behind, and all of a sudden Thomas is there. Almost just like it's like picking an apple from a tree. Kind of just, that's mine.
Must have pine tar on his hands because you'd think the ball would get like popped out, but no.
It's getting sticky.
Better find him out. Shot up is good. That pass is way over. Stolen by Voss. Voss coming in, takes a shot, knocks it down. That was Sellers, not Voss. Cucci now. McBain struggles with these inbound passes.
Yeah, this full court press is doing nightmares right now for the Ramblers.
And Carlson takes another one. Ludka coming in, takes a shot, no good. Rebound falls in the hands of Sellers. Sellers charging in, shot up, no good. This one rebounded by Winkle. Winkle over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck gonna stop. Launch the three, no good. Rebounded by Thomas, and Thomas puts it through.
And Thomas getting boxed out right there. Stayed his position. Got the rebound. Nice putback right there.
Voss with it now against Thomas. Gets it over to Carlson. Carlson over to Ludka. His shot no good. Rebounded by Thomas.
McBain slowing things down now, trying not to do any risky passes that they've been doing.
Winkle over to Ealing. Now Cucci stops, takes the mid-range, knocks it down.
Good shot right there. A little before the free throw line, halfway, deep two. That's his specialty.
Sellers now. Passes it over to Muma. Muma going to take the shot and put it through. Now Cucci with it. Cucci seeing the full court press. Tries to get it to Winkle. He will, but that'll be a little too much time. So they'll call a timeout. Just waiting. It's not a timeout. It's another foul.
I swore I heard Aaron yell timeout. I think both teams did too.
Well, ball's going to go to the Gladiators. Voss gets it over to Sellers. Sellers, three. No good. Cucci gets to Skierbeck. Skierbeck falling down. That'll be a foul.
It'll be on 2-2. Levi Muma.
Cucci somehow gets it over to Winkle. Winkle over to Thomas. Thomas passes back to Skierbeck. Skierbeck fakes the three, falls to the ground, and gets the travel. Sellers driving in against Winkle, tries to pass it, stolen by Cucci. Cucci falls to the ground. Should be a foul, it will be.
And if you watch the freshman game, TC did the same exact thing, a full court press. Our freshman boys ended up losing that game, and it was a big reason thanks to the press for the Gladiators. JV, they're able to get it out a little bit better against the press.
Definitely have a lot more speed on this JV team compared to those freshmen. Ealing tries to get it over to Winkle. It's going to be stolen by Sellers, but he's going to lose it out of bounds. Cucci gets to Winkle on the spin. Winkle, three. Good. Oh my. Oh my.
This is Winkle's team right now. He's lighting this place up.
12 points on the night for Braden Winkle, all from threes. Voss takes the shot and knocks it down.
Yeah, I actually heard that when Curry's warming up for the game, he watches Winkle's highlights.
I would too, after all. I believe he's shooting 4 for 6 tonight. Something like that.
Cam will step in for Allen.
Pass way over to Cooper Sellers. Sellers against Winkle. Passes it out to Gallagher. Gallagher stops, gets it over to Sellers. Sellers with the lane. Sellers tries to pass it, ball on the ground, picked up by Muma. So there will be a foul.
Yeah, McBain's not going to give up any easy baskets inside.
Krutov going to come in for Skierbeck. Voss gets it over to Carlson. Carlson's shot no good. Tipped up, rebounded almost by Engelwright. It's going to get flung out of bounds. It'll be out on the Gladiators. So Ramblers with the ball. 41 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Of course, this game is brought to you by L&J Meat Markets. As Brennan Cucci gets it over to Ealing. Ealing going to take the shot. No good. Rebounded by Krutov, and Krutov gets that one down and one.
We've seen him do that all night. Those nice little float-away shots, and he's not touched the rim. He's just tough in the paint. He always knows where to be for those rebounds. Let's see if he can capitalize here.
Here comes the free throw. It's good.
That puts Krutov up to 7 on the night. Only person ahead of him is Winkle at 12.
Voss driving in, takes the shot, no good. Tipped up, rebounded by Carlson, and Carlson puts that one through. Now Engelwright running past his man, going to get shoved out of bounds. That'll be a push.
McBain in the bonus now. Any foul will be a shooting foul with 15 seconds left.
First free throw is good.
Cam is clutch with it on his birthday. Happy birthday, Cam. Everybody wish Cam a happy birthday right now.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. Everybody put happy birthday, Cam, in the comments.
Second free throw is good. I would, but Cole took my ability to comment on YouTube.
Cam is up to 5 on the night.
Carlson takes the shot and puts it through, and one.
Gladiators coming back with an and one of their own.
Carlson now to tack on the extra point. He will not. Rebounded by, that is Diego. Diego tries to pass it, loses the ball. There will be a foul for that.
.3 seconds left. You basically pass it in, they shoot.
We'll see how it goes. Voss gonna pass it out. Voss over to Sellers. Sellers got to shoot it. Will get it off and make it down.
What a shot!
That's one way to go into the fourth quarter.
Beautiful replay right here. We're going to highlight Sellers as he comes off the screen. He knows he doesn't need to shoot it right away, and he does. Bang, nothing but net. Knocks the lead down to a crucial 17.
So we will see you after this break.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
It's 14. It's 14. I said 17. It's 14. I had the whole break. I had to sit there and think about that.
I think the Rambler fans at home will find the forgiveness in their heart.
Please, Rambler fans, please find the forgiveness in your heart.
Hopefully, though. Some of them are vicious. Still love them, though. Engelwright with it now. Gets it over to Cucci. Over to Winkle. Krutov over to Cucci. Cucci now in some trouble. Finding a lane, driving in. Passes it out to Engelwright. Tipped up by Young. Picked up by Voss. Voss going to put it through on the fast break.
Good start to the fourth quarter for the Gladiators. Voss getting that steal and the coast-to-coast lay-in.
Engelwright tries to get it to Cucci. There will be a foul as Voss ran into Cucci as he tried to reel in that pass.
.12 difference here. McBain has led the whole entire game.
Winkle going to run down with it. Full court press from the Gladiators. Krutov with it now. Krutov in trouble. Krutov gets it to Dazoo. Dazoo gets to Krutov. Krutov to Winkle. Winkle coming in. Winkle over to Engelwright. Engelwright in trouble. Gets to Winkle. Winkle in the corner. Over to Diego. Diego over to Krutov. Once again, Krutov with it. Krutov going to drive in. Pass it out to Dazoo. Dazoo for three. Good.
That shot was so good that it barely, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the golden arches. It's like when you see the golden arch for the first time. The the McDonald's M.
I mean, that
beauty.
As the Gladiators respond with two. That ball was in the net for sub 0.5 seconds.
It is.
That one's going to be stolen. It'll be Voss coming in. Voss gets to Sellers, and Sellers knocks it down.
And Gladiators closing down on the lead as we're about to watch Kyle's 3 right here. There's a good pass. He finds the open man. No hesitation. Meet me at the rim. Look at that. The net didn't even move. The net kind of just hit a little.
Doesn't get much cleaner than that.
We're going to watch it again. We're going to clear this all up, though. He's right there. Look at the net. Look at his net action.
That's where they want it.
That's a good net right there. Shout out to whoever made our nets. Shout out them, Brent. I don't know who did it.
So 32 seconds left to go in this timeout. We'll see you after the break. Ball's going to go to Winkle. Welcome back, everybody. There will be a foul. Engelwright going to pass it in with 6 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the fourth. He's going to get it over to Krutov. Krutov back to him. Engelwright airs it up to Krutov. Krutov over to Dazoo. Dazoo open, gives it over to Winkle. Winkle with the lane, kicks it over to Dazoo. Dazoo back to Winkle. Winkle makes a couple guys miss. Engelwright, corner 3 for his birthday. Happy birthday to that young man.
That is good in a crucial time, too. I mean, I know they're up by 11. The Gladiators are going on a little scoring streak right here.
Voss takes the shot, floats it up, no good. Ball is on the ground, picked up by Borer. Now Sellers with it. Sellers against Winkle, pushes him off, takes the shot, no good. Rebounded by Borer. Somebody is on the ground, ball's gonna roll out of bounds. Lots of contact for that sequence. It'll be McBain coming out with the ball. Ealing coming in for Krutov. Engelwright gets it over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck over to Winkle. Winkle coming in, gives it to Ealing. Ealing kicks it back to Winkle. Winkle over to Engelwright. Engelwright open for 3. No good. Rebounded by Dazoo. Dazoo, good rebound and a good shot.
The scoring streak by the Gladiators absolutely dampened by McBain. Finally, they're back up to 16. Had me on my edge of the seat for a little bit.
Absolutely. Thought the Gladiators were going to start carving back in this one, but McBain with scoring of their own. As they will get the ball. Engelwright going to pass it. Engelwright gets to Skierbeck. Skierbeck going to run past. Skierbeck with the lane. Skierbeck hands it over to Ealing, and Ealing knocks it down.
Patience and persistence right there. The double P for Ealing.
Voss now. Voss driving. Passes it over to Carlson. Carlson shoots it up and knocks it down. Engelwright gets it over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck trouble with it. Skierbeck double teams, runs out of it, gets it over to Winkle. Winkle gonna come up, give it over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck over to Engelwright. Engelwright to Ealing. Ealing over to Dazoo. Dazoo wide open, easy shot.
McBain is lighting it up like a thing of beauty right now. They're on a scoring streak of their own.
And not any individual scoring in particular, just a great team effort here tonight.
Say team effort. If you look at it on the board, I mean, for points, I see 12, 9, 8, 3, and 4. I think that is actually 13. I don't know, I can't see from this angle. Pretty sure it's 8. Yeah, it's Cam's 8. Kyle has 9. Cam has 8. Your leading scorer is Mr. Winkle. Brody sitting at 3, but he's had a lot of rebounds. And same with the match, sitting at 4, but they're more of team players. Without them, you're not getting half these shots up.
Second free throw now from David Carlson. That one no good. Tipped up, rebounded by Muma. Muma kicks it out to his teammate for 3, no good. Rebounded by Muma. Muma loses it, picked up by Ealing. Given over to Winkle. Winkle, 4 minutes to go. Winkle loses the ball. It's going to be picked up by Sellers. Sellers keeping it inbounds, tries to get the shot up. That'll be a foul on Skierback. Skierback almost had the block, but had a little too much.
And that shot was hacked right there. It was a lot of ball, but I think he just hit him with his body. Get you every time.
Free throw is good. Second free throw now from Sellers. This one good as well. Engelwright gets it over to Winkle. Winkle back to Engelwright. Engelwright trying to run past. Gets it over to Skierback. Skierback driving in, gets it to Ealing. Ealing going to try to take the shot. There will be a foul. So Max Ealing going to get to come to the line for 2. First free throw is good. Second try now for Ealing. This one goes through too. So Voss coming in with some speed, coast to coast. Kicks it off to Barrer for 3, no good. Shot from Carlson, no good. Rebounded by Engelwright. Engelwright trying to run past, trouble with the ball, gives it over to Skierbeck. They're going to slow things down, drain some clock, get it over to Engelwright. Engelwright in some trouble, gets to Ealing. Ealing over to DeZoo. DeZoo over to Skierbeck. Skierbeck going to drive. Skierbeck going to take the shot behind his back, no good.
That was almost a thing of beauty. A crossover back, behind the back.
Voss going to drive. Voss takes the shot, no good. Going to go out of bounds. McBain going to get that ball with 2 minutes, 58 seconds to go. Alan Thomas going to come in for Brody Skierbeck. Winkle in trouble. Gets it over to Engelwright. Engelwright also in trouble. Tries to get it way over to Thomas. Thomas keeps it in. Thomas over to Ealing. Ealing wide open. Ealing bounces the ball on his foot. Thomas tries to keep it in, but he can't.
Rolling save right there by Thomas, but no good.
So Voss kicks it over to Bower. Takes the shot and knocks it down.
He was very wide open. He was so wide open, it's almost like that. You might miss it type of wide open. Like you panic. Like, where's my defender at?
Ealing over to DeZoo. DeZoo in some trouble. Is there going to be a timeout? I'm scared to say it. They always call it a foul after. They will. Wait. So it will be a timeout, so we will see you after this break.
You know about McLain's excellence in auto repair and transmission work. Now he takes that same work ethic in selling mid-value SUVs and rest-free Southern trucks at an affordable price. These vehicles all have an exact description on his website at www.mclainsAutosales.com, or you can just call today at 231-779-1394.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
And we are back. Allen looking to pass. Gets to Max.
Ewing gets it over to Winkle. Winkle, double team, tries to get it to Ewing. Stolen on the fast break. Shot up is good. That is Levi Muma, the freshman.
Down by 13 with 2 minutes left. Not giving up anything. TC still fighting.
The Zoo wide open. Knocks it down.
Wide open.
Sellers with it now. Minute 45 to go. Sellers coming in, takes a shot and puts it through.
Good take right there by Sellers.
Winkle in trouble, tries to get it to Thomas, he won't. Picked up by Voss. Voss shot no good, rebounded by Muma. There will be a foul. Be Skierbeck coming in for DeZoo. Pass over to Sellers. Sellers for three. Good.
That's a highlight right there. Right when they needed him, he showed up.
Winkle. There will be a push. Some number 3 on number 3 crime.
Still a 10-point game. I mean, it's been not a very close game the whole time. It's either been 10 or double-digit lead the whole time. And yet still both teams are fighting. And TC, the way they're playing, they have a chance to easily come back on this.
Minute 21, gonna take some, or need some magic. Ball's gonna go to Winkle. Winkle over to Ealing. Ealing over to Winkle. Winkle doubled, in trouble. Gets it over to Ealing. Ealing back to Winkle, over to Skierbeck. Time to run out that clock. It'll be Engelwright in the corner. Takes as much time as he can before getting it to Skierbeck. Skierbeck over to Winkle. Winkle back to Skierbeck. Skierbeck over to Engelwright. Minute to go. Engelwright in the corner. Tries to get it to Thomas. Picked up by Muma. Muma up top to Sellers. It's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, there's really no harm or foul right there. They took about 15 seconds away still. Cam could have put up a shot, but he didn't.
Engelwright gets it over to Winkle. Winkle over to Skierbeck. Over to Ealing. Ealing back to Winkle. Winkle with 41 seconds to go. Winkle tries to get it to Skierbeck. Skierbeck will be in the backcourt. So 37 seconds left to go. Gladiators trailing by 10. They do have the ball. It'll be a timeout. So we will see you after the break.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Welcome back to this last minute fourth quarter action here in downtown McBain as we get ready for that varsity game. It's going to be the Ramblers looking to close this one out though. 37 seconds left to go. Voss tries to get it over to Carlson, way over his head, out of bounds. Ramblers should be able to drain a lot of this clock out, if not all of it. Running Cucci to pass it out. Gucci tries to get it to Winkle. Winkle in some trouble, tries to get it to Gucci. Stolen by Voss. Voss coming in. Voss going to take the shot. No good. Rebounded by Sellers. Sellers' shot goes on through. Clock continues to run. It'll be Winkle. Winkle in trouble. Gets to Gucci. Gucci with some space. Finds two defenders. Trouble with the ball. It's rolling. Picked up by Gucci. Gucci gets it over to Diego. Diego over to Murphy. Murphy going to take the shot. No good. Rebounded by Ealing. Ealing's shot no good, but there will be a foul.
And that's the dagger right there. I mean, down by 8, you kind of still have a shot. You have a little bit of a chance. Now Max looking to finish it off here.
His team up by 8, 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, they had a chance of getting the takeaway right away on that inbound pass. But McBain able to take away a lot of times. The first one is not good.
I think you should give him directions.
Yeah. So that's how you shoot. Oh, won't let me
hold
draw.
on. Well, that one goes through, so he didn't need your directions.
So lucky.
It'll be Sellers. Sellers kicks it over to Bower. And that one's intercepted by Winkle. That might do it for us. So it's the JV Ramblers pulling off the win by 10. Your score 54. Never mind, that's 9. 54-45. As we get set for the varsity matchup, stay tuned for that. We will see you then.
They don't go anywhere.